There's a satsang before the satsang. Guru. First we will recite what we learned. Pradhanika Rahasyam from 11th, no? Tam provacha Mahalakshmistāmasīṃ pramadottamāṃ dadāmi tava nāmāni yāni karmāni dāni te Mahamaya Mahakali Mahamari Kshudatrusha Nidra Trishna Chaikavira Kalaratrir Duratyaya Imani tava namani pratipadyani karmabhihi yebhik karmani te nyatva kshodhide sosnute sukham tamityuktva mahalakshmi swarupamaparam nrupa satvakena dishuddhena gunena duprabham dadau Akshamalankushadhara veena pustakadharini sa babhuva varanari namanyasya cha sadadau Mahavidya Mahavani Bharati Vaksaraswati Arya Brahmi Kamadenur Veda Garbhachadhishwari Ato vacha Mahalakshmir Mahakalim Saraswati Yuvam janayatam devyau mitune svanurupataha Ityuktva te Mahalakshmis sasarjamithunam swayam Hiranyagarbhau ruchirau stripumsau kamalasanau Brahman vide virinchedi dharayityah naram Shri Padme Kamale Lakshmi Tyaha Mata Chatam Shriyam Mahakali Bharati Cha Mithune Srujassaha Yetayoripi Rupani Namani Cha Vadamide. So we saw up to Lakshmi taking the form a couple, Mithuna means couple, of male and a female. We got the explanation why there's a male and a female last time. They complement one another. They are the two aspects of the same charge, like positive, negative, or North Pole and the South Pole, like that. So, next one, so Mahakali and Bharati also, they produced their own couple, like with their gunas intact. So what are the names given to them? Neelakantam Raktabahum
Neelakantam Raktabahum Neelakantam Raktabahum
Shvetangam Chandrashekharam
Shvetangam Chandrashekharam Shvetangam Chandrashekharam
Neelakantam Raktabahum Shvetangam Chandrashekharam
Neelakantam Raktabahum Shvetangam Chandrashekharam Neelakantam Raktabahum Shvetangam Chandrashekharam
Janayamasa Purusham
Janayamasa Purusham Janayamasa Purusham
Mahakali Sitam Striyam
Mahakali Sitam Striyam Mahakali Sitam Striyam
Janayamasa Purusham Mahakali Sitam Striyam
Janayamasa Purusham Mahakali Sitam Striyam Janayamasa Purusham Mahakali Sitam Striyam
Neelakantham Raktabahum Shvetangam Chandrashekharam Janayamasa Purusham Mahakali Sitam Striyam
Neelakantham Raktabahum Shvetangam Chandrashekharam Janayamasa Purusham Mahakali Sitam Striyam नीलकण्ठं रक्तबाहुं श्वेताङ्गं चन्द्रशेखरं जनयामास पुरुषं महाकालीसितां श्रियम्
सरुद्रशङ्करस्तानुः कबर्धीं च त्रिलोचनः सरुद्रशङ्करस्तानुः कबर्धी च त्रिलोचनः Stanuh Kabha, that is Kabhardi comes no. Stanur, at least say Stanur or Stanu Kabhardi. Sarudra Shankarastanu Kabhardi cha Trilochana.
Sarudra Shankarastanu Kabhardi cha Trilochana. Sarudra Shankarastanu Kabhardi cha Trilochana.
Trayi Vidya Kamadenuhu.
Trayi Vidya Kamadenuhu. Trayi Vidya Kamadenuhu.
Sastri Bhashakshara Swara.
Sastri Bhashakshara Swara. Sastri Bhashakshara Swara.
Trayi Vidya Kamadenu Sastri Bhashakshara Swara.
Trayi Vidya Kamadenu Sastri Bhashakshara Swara. Trayi Vidya Kamadenu Sastri Bhashakshara Swara.
Sarudra Shankarastanu Kabhardi cha Trilochana. Trayi Vidya Kamadenu Sastri Bhashakshara Swara.
Sarudra Shankarastanu Kabhardi cha Trilochana. Trayi Vidya Kamadenu Sastri Bhashakshara Swara. Sarudra Shankarastanu Kabhardi cha Trilochana. Trayi Vidya Kamadenu Sastri Bhashakshara Swara.
Mahakali produced a couple, a male and a female. The names of them, first they do the description of them and then the names are given to them. The first two lines, Neelakantham, blue-throated, Neelakantham. The moment we see the names, we know who we can attribute to. Raktabaham, the limbs, the hands are red in color. Shvetangam, body is white. Shvetangam. Chandrashekharam. So he has got a moon in his head. Janayamasa Purusham. This is the Purusha Rupam Mahakali produced. Mahakali Siddham Striyam, pure white female. Stri is pure white. Purusha had so many colors, very colorful Purusha. But Stri is pure white. So Neelakantham, Raktabahum, Shvetangam, Chandrashekharam. Janayamasa Purusham Mahakali. The Purusham Mahakali produced had all these attributes. Neelakantham, Raktabahum, Shvetangam, Chandrashekharam. He had all these attributes on him. Whereas the Sitham Striyam, she is pure white female. So, the next line, what are the names given to them? Sa Rudra Shankarastanu. Rudra means howling one, because it is believed that he emerged from the forehead of Brahma. Howling, crying. Rudra means howling. So Rudra Shankara. Shankara means who gives prosperity. Shankara, auspicious, beneficent. So who gives prosperity is called Shankara. Sthanuhu, who is firmly seated. Unmovable. Sthanuhu. The Khabardi. Khabardi means Khabardha is one of the names of Shiva because he has got matted hair. Khabardha. So Khabardi, he says. Like, Khabardha is who has got matted hair. Khabardim Trilochana, he has got 3 eyes. The female form, Trayi. Trayi means 3 Vedas. It attributes to Rigyajo Sama Vedas. Trayi. Vidya. Vidya means knowledge. Vidya. Kamadhenuhu. Wish fulfilling cow. Kamadhenuhu, because she fulfills all your wishes like Kamadhenu. Sastri, that's 3. Bhashakshara. Bhashakshara is letters of speech. Bhashakshara, Swara, sound. Sound. We know these are all the attributes of Saraswati. Bhashakshara and and Swara. These are all the attributes of the couple produced by Mahakali, Shankara and the white Saraswati. Saraswati Striyam. Now the Mahasaraswati comes. So that we will learn that. And then I will go back to Saraswati Striyam Gaurim.
Saraswati Striyam Gaurim. Saraswati Striyam Gaurim.
Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa.
Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa. Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa.
Saraswati Striyam Gaurim. Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa.
Saraswati Striyam Gaurim. Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa. Saraswati Striyam Gaurim. Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa.
Janayamasa Namani.
Janayamasa Namani. Janayamasa Namani.
Tayorapi vadami te.
Tayorapi vadami te. Tayorapi vadami te.
Janayamasa Namani. Tayorapi vadami te.
Janayamasa Namani. Tayorapi vadami te. Janayamasa Namani. Tayorapi vadami te.
Saraswati Striyam Gaurim. Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa. Janayamasa Namani. Tayorapi vadami te.
Saraswati Striyam Gaurim. Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa. Janayamasa Namani. Tayorapi vadami te. Saraswati Striyam Gaurim. Krishnam cha Purusham Drupa. Janayamasa Namani. Tayorapi vadami te.
Vishnu Krishna Hrishikesho.
Vishnu Krishna Rishikesho. Vishnu Krishna Rishikesho.
Vasudevo Janardhanah.
Vasudevo Janardhanah. Vasudevo Janardhanah.
Vishnu Krishna Hrishikesho. Vasudevo Janardhanah.
Vishnu Krishna Rishikesho. Vasudevo Janardhanah. Vishnu Krishna Rishikesho. Vasudevo Janardhanah.
Uma Gauri Sati Chandi.
Uma Gauri Sati Chandi. Uma Gauri Sati Chandi.
Sundari Subhaga Shiva.
Sundari Subhaga Shiva. Sundari Subhaga Shiva.
Uma Gauri Sati Chandi. Sundari Subhaga Shiva.
Uma Gauri Sati Chandi. Sundari Subhaga Shiva. Uma Gauri Sati Chandi. Sundari Subhaga Shiva.
Vishnu Krishna Hrishikesho. Vasudevo Janardhanah. Uma Gauri Sati Chandi Sundari Subhaga Shiva.
Vishnu Krishna Rishikesho Vasudevo Janardana. Uma Gauri Sati Chandi Sundari Subhaga Shiva. Vishnu Krishna Rishikesho Vasudevo Janardana. Uma Gauri Sati Chandi Sundari Subhaga Shiva.
So Mahasaraswati brought forth a couple, Striyam Gauri, very shining one, Gauri, Deha Samudbhava. We had in the Dhyana Sloka. So Gauri means that golden hue, shining. The Stri was shining like with golden hues. Krishnam cha Purusham Nrupa. Nrupa here he's addressing the king. So, O king, Krishnam cha Purusham, the dark one is the Purusha Rupa. Golden, shining one is the female aspect of Saraswati, whereas the dark one is the Purusha Rupa. Understand that Saraswati is the purely sattvic form of Devi, pure sattvika. Pure Satvikam is always represented as white in the depiction, in the iconographic thing. We depict as pure Sattvic aspect as white color. But what it produced is the Krishnam, like dark Purusha Rupam. Janaya Masanamani Tayorapi Vadanti. Now I will tell you the names of those two that couple, their names. Vishnu, Krishna, Vishnu. His name is first is Vishnu. Vishnu, Krishna, Hrishikesha. Krishna is also called Krishna. Hrishikesha. Vishnu, first one is Vishnu, Vishnu Mahavishnu. And other names are Krishna, means his dark skin. So that is why he is called Krishna. Hrishikesha, Bhagavan Mahavishnu is called Hrishikesha because always he has got goosebumps because he's always in blissful aspect. When you are in bliss, you get goosebumps. Like when you go and stand in front of a deity, or when you hear something, puja, something, whatever it is, like everyone's where if a good singer is there, if someone is singing, then they get goosebumps. It's like that. But they get goosebumps only when it happens. But he's all the time, he has got goosebumps because he is always in bliss. His blissful nature gives him that goosebumps all the time. That is why he is called Hrishikesha. Vasudeva, he is the god of gods, so Vasudeva. Janardana. Janardana means always exciting and being in action and things like that, because he has to protect the world, so he has to be always in action. The female form is called Uma. Uma is we call it as Devi Pranavam, Uma. Om, from Om. Om represents 3 letters, A, Uma. And one is Srishti, Sthiti and Samharam. But for this aspect, Sthiti comes the predominant one. So the U comes first. And then the dissolution. And then again the Srishti. That is the reason the Uma gets the name from Om. So this is also called Devi Pranava. So the first name they give as Uma. Uma is the first name. Gauri, because she has got a very shining disposition, she is called Gauri. Sati. Sati means, we say, like, there is one, this thing meaning as a chaste one. Sati Nama Charami. She is the first in all chaste, amongst all chaste women. But there is also one more meaning. Satyam. She is the truth. She depicts truth. Satyam. That is why she is called Sati. The truth. Truth personified. That is why she is called Sati. Okay. Chandi. Whenever you see untruthfulness, the truth gets angry only, no? So Sati and Chandi comes one after another. Most people who get very angry at things are people who are truthful and who want to be actually true. And so many times if you want to hide your truth also, you get angry. The way we react to things. So Sati and Chandi, Sundari, she's the Tripura Sundari, Lalita. You asked me, the names, all the names are coming here. She is called in different names according to her different aspects and according to the situation what it demands. Okay, Sundari, she's the beautiful one. Shubhaga. Shubhaga means possessing all good things. The Shiva is auspicious things. The last one, Shiva, means auspicious things. Subhaga means Bhaga means good fortune. Subhaga means the one who possesses all good. Bhagavan, you call Bhagavan because of that. Bhagavan got the name Bhagavan because of the Bhagams he is possessing. All good fortunes he possesses. Okay. So now you know the names of all the 3 couples, all the 6 people, and they represent the gunas they emerged from. So from Mahalakshmi, Rajasic nature of Brahma, and Shri Kamala, they too emerged from Mahalakshmi, and from Mahakali emerged a pure tamasic aspect of Mahakali emerges Shiva and Saraswati. From Maha Saraswati, which is the sattvic, pure sattvic aspect, emerges Krishna, Vasudeva, and Gauri. You need sattvam to protect and give knowledge. That is the thing these two emerged from sattvic nature. Now the next step we are going to go. Now we have seen these 6 people, 3 couples of Rajas, Tamas and Sattva. 3 are separate now. Now they will be mixed. Then only the evolution happens. Only when they mix, the evolution happens with the 3 gunas, different permutation combination of the 3 gunas. Theirs is now pure form mixing, and after that it is all going to be corrupted. As it comes to human being, more corrupt. That is the reason we are the most corrupted of the creation.
We were designed to be like that.
Designed to be like that.
Anyway, our Moolam is only
No, they are all pure. The purity gets distributed, water it's the sediment of impurity. Swarupam, yes, that is concept. So you cannot call anybody completely bad, you cannot call anyone completely good. Good and bad coexist in every being, but the sediments of badness comes only in the end, because man is like, anyhow, that is for the now next we will go. Evam yuvadayas sadhyah Purushatvam prapedhite prapedhire Evam yuvatayas sadyah purushatvam prapedhite. Prapedhire, I am saying continuously prapedhire. Evam yuvadayas sadyah purushatvam prapedhire.
Evam yuvatayas sadyah purushatvam prapedhire. Evam yuvatayas sadyah purushatvam prapedhire.
Chakshushmanto no pashyanti.
Chakshushmanto na pashyanti. Chakshushmanto na pashyanti.
Netare tadvidhau janaha.
Netare tadvidhau janaha. Netare tadvidhau जनाः
चक्षुन्मन्तोऽनुपश्यन्ति नेतरेतद्विदो जनाः
चक्षुष्मन्तोऽनुपश्यन्ति नेतरेतद्विदो जनाः चक्षुष्मन्तोऽनुपश्यन्ति नेतरेतद्विदो जनाः
एवं युवदयः सद्यः पुरुषत्वं प्रभेदिरे चक्षुष्मन्तोऽनुपश्यन्ति नेतरेतद्विदो जनाः
एवं युवतयः सद्यः पुरुषत्वं प्रपेदिरे चक्षुष्मन्तोऽनुपश्यन्ति नेतरेतद्विदो जनाः एवं युवतयः सद्यः पुरुषत्वं प्रपेदिरे चक्षुष्मन्तोऽनुपश्यन्ति नेतरेतद्विदो जनाः
ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं
ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं
महालक्ष्मीर्नृपत्रयीं
महालक्ष्मीर्नृपत्रयीं महालक्ष्मीर्नृपत्रयीं
ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं महालक्ष्मीर्नृपत्रयीं
ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं महालक्ष्मीर्नृपत्रयीं ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं महालक्ष्मीर्नृपत्रयीं
रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां
रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां
वासुदेवाय च श्रियं
वासुदेवाय च श्रियं वासुदेवाय च श्रियं
रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां वासुदेवाय च श्रियं
रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां वासुदेवाय च श्रियं रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां वासुदेवाय च श्रियं
ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं महालक्ष्मीर्नृपश्रियं रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां वासुदेवाय च श्रियं
ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं महालक्ष्मीर्नृपश्रियं रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां वासुदेवाय च श्रियं ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं महालक्ष्मीर्नृपत्रयीं रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां वासुदेवाय च श्रियम्
What they say is evam yuvataya sadyah purushattam prabedire. Prabhatayati means assuming. Prabhatayati. All the three women assuming the Purusha form cannot be, it is uncomprehending how a woman is changing into a Purusha form. Okay? As the women, Yevam Yuvadaya Sadhya, immediately, Sadhya. This, how quickly they changed into Purusha form, assumed the Purusha form. Chakshun Manto Nupashyanti, those who are able to see it will see it for certain. Netare Thadvido Janaha, but the rest of them who cannot comprehend, they will remain uncomprehending without knowing how these things happen. They will not know. Only with the jnanam, if you have the knowledge, you can see that the Purusha form emerged so quickly. The Stree could assume Purusha form quickly. So those who can comprehend it will see that. It happened so quick. Many miss it out. They cannot see, because if you are under the control of illusion, what is standing in front of me is only a female. That illusion comes. How it becomes a Purusha. So that is what they are saying. So now Mahalakshmi, what she does, her next action, Brahmane pradadau patni Mahalakshmi Nrupatrayim. Trayi, Saraswati, Shuddha, tamasic aspect of Saraswati. The couple that emerged, Trayi, from Mahakali only emerged Saraswati, tamasic aspect. It goes and joins with Rajasic Brahma. Brahma is Rajasic aspect who emerged from Mahalakshmi. Brahma emerged from Chandika Mahalakshmi is the pure Rajasic Brahma. Trayi is the form that emerged from Mahakali, tamasic aspect. These two join. Now the mixing of the gunas, the beginning how it mixed. Okay? So then what happened? Mahalakshmi does this. She, marriage of two gunas, Rajasic Brahma and Tamasic Saraswati are put together. Rudraya Gaurim Varadam. So she gave Gauri to Rudra. Gauri is the pure sattvic aspect of Mahasaraswati. Rudra is tamasic. Rudraya Gauri. So, sattvic Gauri and tamasic Rudra. So we saw Rajasic Brahma and tamasic Saraswati. Here, sattvic Gauri and tamasic Rudra. Vasudevaya Chashriyam. Vasudeva, Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is again sattvic nature. Lakshmi is Rajasic nature. Okay? So she gives Mahalakshmi, Rajasic Mahalakshmi to Sattvic Mahavishnu. Understand? Vishnu emerged from Mahasaraswati. Vishnu and Gauri. So I will repeat it again because it is very confusing. So you had one Mahalakshmi in the beginning. She had all the three gunas within herself. The next step is, first tamas, pure tamas exits from her and takes a form which is called Mahakali. The same way, pure sattvam emerges from her, takes a female form which is called Mahasaraswati. Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. Then Mahalakshmi asks these two to produce a couple, a male and a female. So the one who emerged from now we have to understand that tamas and sattvam has exited from the Mahalakshmi Rupam and she is purely Rajasic. Purely Rajasic. So that from that Rajas form emerged Brahma and Kamala, Shri. They both were seated on a lotus. We saw that. In the same way from Mahakali, who is the pure tamasic nature, emerged Shiva, Rudra and Saraswati. They both are tamasic aspect.
Saraswati also tamasic.
In the Mahasaraswati is different. Mahasaraswati is pure sattva. So from this aspect of tamas Mahakali, we have to understand one thing. The ultimate union with the divine has to be the knowledge that Saraswati represents. Okay? But ego has to go, so she emerges from Mahakali. Ego has to go, she emerges from Mahakali. So Rudra and Saraswati emerged from Mahakali. In the same way from Mahasaraswati, we have Vasudeva and Gauri. That's why we call them as brothers sisters, always Vasudeva Sahodari. No? Saga Udari, because they both emerged from the Mahasaraswati, sattvic aspect of, pure sattvic aspect of Mahasaraswati. Understand this. Now the mixing of the gunas starts, the next evolution. What is evolution? The theory of evolution is what we are reading in a very short-term aspect, not by who revealed it at a later stage after so many thousands of years. Somebody named Darwin because he had a white skin. But this comes from the Shaktam, which is age old. Okay. Now, Mahalakshmi, what she decides? Brahma is pure Rajasic and Saraswati is Tamasic nature. These two are made husband and wife. Okay? Rajasic, so I know she wants to tell something. Wants to make a comment. No, that is the reason. That is the reason if you see the couples, they are more complementary than of the same nature. Let me say that. So she is such.
You should allow her to say that.
Yeah, that is what.
She understood what I understood.
So they are not of the same type. Understand that. They cannot be of same type. Otherwise life is not interesting. No? So, Rajasic Brahma and Tamasic Saraswati join together. In the same way, the next one, Neelakantha, who is Tamasic nature, pure Sattvic Gauri joins. Tamas and Sattvam, they come together. Rajas and Tamas, Tamas and Sattvam. So the next one, Vasudeva and Shri. Vasudeva is Suddha Sattva Rupam. Shuddha Sattva aspect. The Sattvam joins with Rajasic Shri. They did not have any horoscope at that time, so she had to make this kind of things. No horoscope matching. So she has to take impromptu decision of mixing.
The planets are yet to be formed.
Yeah, true, very true. That's a good one. Planets are yet to come. So, this how the first beginning of the creation this is. Okay, next we will go to the next one. Swaraya saha sambhuya Virinchon andamaji janat Virinchondamaji janat Swaraya saha sambhuya Virinchondami janat mi janat Andamaji janat, sorry. Virinchondami janat It's okay. Swaraya saha sambhuya Virinchondami janat. Why? Swaraya saha sambhuya Virinchondami janat. Andamaji janat. Bibheda Bhagavan Rudras Tadgaurya Saha Viryavan Bibheda Bhagavan Rudras Tadgaurya Saha Viryavan Swaraya saha sambhuya Virincho andamaji janat Bibreda Bhagavan Rudras Tadgaurya saha viryavan
Swaraya saha sambhuya Virinchondamaji janat Viveda Bhagavan Rudras Tadgaurya saha viryavan Swaraya saha sambhuya Virinchondamaji janat Viveda Bhagavan Rudras Tadgaurya saha viryavan
अंडमध्ये प्रधानाधि
अंडमध्ये प्रधानादि अंडमध्ये प्रधानादि
कार्यजातमभून्नरः sorry भूनृप कार्यजातमभूनृप
कार्यजातमभूनृप
अंडमध्ये प्रधानादि कार्यजातमभूनृप
अंडमध्ये प्रधानादि कार्यजातमभूनृप अंडमध्ये प्रधानादि कार्यजातमभूनृप
महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं
महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं
जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम्
जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम्
महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम्
महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम् महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम्
अंडमध्ये प्रधानादि कार्यजातमभूनृप महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम्
अंडमध्ये प्रधानादि कार्यजातमभूनृप महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम् अंडमध्ये प्रधानादि कार्यजातमभूनृप महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम्
Virinchi means Brahma. One of the names given to Brahma is Virinchi, Swara is Saraswati. These two together, they created a Janath, they created an egg, Virincho, Andama Ji Janath, Andamaji Janath. So they created an egg, Brahma and Saraswati together. Bibheda Bhagavan Rudras Tad Gaurya Sahaviryavana. In the Rudra here is called heroic Rudra, Viryavan, because it takes a lot of courage to dissolute things. So he is always a Viryavan. It's not easy, no? You can be partial. Okay, today we will leave it and tomorrow we will come back. It is not like that. He is very strong. That is the reason. It says like Rudra Bibheda, they Saha Gaurya. He didn't do it alone. Along with Gauri, Shankara, both of them, they broke open the Andam. That egg created by Swara and Brahma and Saraswati. So this is the Swaraya Sarasambhuya Virincho Andamaji Janata. So the Andam, that egg that is created by Brahma and Saraswati, Bibheda Bhagavan Rudras Tad Gaurya Sahaviryavan. So along with Gauri, Shankara break open that egg. What is inside that? Andamadhye Pradhanadi Karyajatam Abundrupa. Okay, what was inside is the primary matter. Pradhanadi, the primary matter was present inside that egg. From where which is destined to evolve into the entire Prapancham. So the primary matter, Mula Prakriti, what we call it as Mula Prakriti, was present in that egg, which later evolved into, that is what Karya Jadam Abhun. So it destined to evolve into the entire universe. An entire universe consisting of what? Mahabhudatmakam Sarvam. This unevolved primary Mula Prakriti, as we call it, it first divides, combining and recombining of the gunas. Only one combination we saw it. Now, when you already combined gunas are again combined and recombined. Then the variety, what you get. The variety is because of the combination, the recombination of the gunas. Gunas means already combined gunas.
Not the pure form.
Not the pure form. Already combined gunas, combination and recombinations are produced. And Mahabhudatmakam, Mahabhutam, they say like, two things they say it as 5 subtle elements and 5 gross elements. That is what Mahabhutam, it is called as Panchabhutam, we call. So 5 settlements, subtle elements are, are the Tanmatras. Sight, hearing, all those things are Tanmatras. No? Those Tanmatras, the 5 Tanmatras, and Panchabhutam, earth, air, water, all those things, Akasha, fire, all these things are the Panchabhutam. So they are called gross elements. So the Panchabhudatmakam, that primary matter has within itself, which is going to be developed and evolved at a later stage, within itself has the first primary 5 subtle elements and 5 gross elements. So these two, the complexities now slowly, what was simple in the beginning slowly is getting complex. So the Moola Prakriti, which was in the egg, that which evolved later had Panchabhudatmakam. It possessed both subtle and gross elements. Gross 5, the 10 elements are within that. Sarvam Jagat Sthavara Janam. So from that only produced the entire plants, animals, moving, unmoving, all those things come from under the Mishra. That
Pancha Tanmatras came before the sense
Yes.
organs also.
yes,
Okay.
sense organs come later according to the Tanmatras. Antakaranam comes first. The subtle things had to come first before the gross things, because the gross elements only make all the ears and eyes and everything. Understand that? All of us are made of the Panchabhutam. Panchabhutam only created the gross body. So the base element is the Panchabhutam. But seeing, hearing, tasting, all those things, touching, all those things had to be there first. The first subtle form has to emerge. Understand that. Before the gross forms, subtle forms, because they are there, and with the help of the Panchabhutas, you have the ears, eyes, nose, all those things, you get it. Which does the job of the Pancha Tanmatras. The base elements only we are talking. We are talking about subtle and then the gross. First subtle things comes and then the gross things come. So in this, very interestingly, like, science they have mentioned here. See, air, water and earth. Now we talk science, physics. Now metaphysics is over. So science. Air, water and earth are 3 states. Air is gaseous state, water is liquid state, earth is solid state. 3 states. The 3 matters, these 3, like, the states are determined by the temperature. Solid can become liquid, liquid can become gaseous. It is determined by the temperature. What is temperature? Is fire. Okay? Fire only determines the temperature, no? So the 3 states determined by the temperature, which is fire, can only exist within a space that is Akasha. Understand that? The 3 states of matter, gaseous state, liquid state and solid state, can be determined by the temperature, which is fire, the basic elements. I am talking about the basic elements, how they are formed. And it can exist only in a given space. That is Akasha. So the 5 elements, progressively we talk. First solid, then liquid, then air. And it happens that the elements can be determined due to the temperature, but in a given space.
Right.
Space determined by the temperature. That is fine.
That I understood.
Till space, it is only in a given space. For example, if you take ice in the freezer, it is in the freezer. It is solid. You heat it up in a different vessel. Then it becomes a liquid. And it evaporates, it becomes gas. Okay? So what happens? It is all in a different space only, defined containers.
Space again.
Defined space. Wherever it is. If it is in the fridge, it is solid. If it is in the one vessel, it is like, when it is heated up, when the influence of heat comes, then it changes the state from solid to liquid. And if you further heat it up, then it evaporates into the air.
So these 3 are earth, water and fire.
Earth, water and air are 3 states which science describes.
Correct.
I am not talking about matter.
Yeah. And fire is the one that causes the difference.
That determines whether it is going to be solid. If you are not going to heat it up, the solid will be solid only.
Okay.
Liquid will be liquid only. It will not get evaporated. No?
And all this happens in space.
In a given space.
All these things.
All these things happen in a given space.
All the
All these things happen only in a given space. This is science. Okay? That is what the Panchabhutam, how it is determined, how it is now related to the modern science. That is what I just want to bring it to your notice. So everything is possessed in that Moola Prakriti, which is inside the egg. Now Rudra and Gauri has broken it. So Moola Prakriti emerges now. Next, what is the work of Shri and Vasudeva? We will see it next. Okay. Puposha palayamasa.
Puposha palayamasa.
Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha.
Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha. Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha.
Puposha palayamasa. Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha.
Puposha palayamasa. Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha. Puposha palayamasa. Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha.
Sanjaharat jagat sarvam.
Sanjahara jagat sarvam. Sanjahara jagat sarvam.
Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha.
Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha. Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha.
Sanjahara jagat sarvam. Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha.
Sanjahara jagat sarvam. Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha. Sanjahara jagat sarvam. Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha.
Puposha palayamasa. Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha. Sanjahara jagat sarvam. Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha.
Puposha palayamasa. Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha. Sanjahara jagat sarvam. Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha. Puposha palayamasa. Tallakshmya saha Keshavaha. Sanjahara jagat sarvam. Saha Gaurya Maheshwaraha.
Mahalakshmir Maharaja.
Mahalakshmi Maharaja. Mahalakshmi Maharaja.
Sarvasattva Maheshwari.
Sarvasattva Maheshwari. सर्वसत्त्वमयीश्वरी
महालक्ष्मीर्महाराज सर्वसत्त्वमयीश्वरी
महालक्ष्मीर्महाराज सर्वसत्त्वमयीश्वरी महालक्ष्मीर्महाराज सर्वसत्त्वमयीश्वरी
निराकारा च साकारा
निराकारा च साकारा निराकारा च साकारा
सैव नानाभिधानभृत्
सैव नानाभिधानभृत् सैव नानाभिधानभृत्
निराकारा च साकारा सैव नानाभिधानभृत्
निराकारा च साकारा सैव नानाभिधानभृत् निराकारा च साकारा सैव नानाभिधानभृत्
महालक्ष्मीर्महाराज सर्वसत्त्वमयीश्वरी निराकारा च साकारा सैव नानाभिधानभृत्
महालक्ष्मीर्महाराज सर्वसत्त्वमयीश्वरी निराकारा च साकारा सैव नानाभिधानभृत् महालक्ष्मीर्महाराज सर्वसत्त्वमयीश्वरी निराकारा च साकारा सैव नानाभिधानभृत्.
Last line also we will say. नामान्तरैर्निरूप्यैषा
नामान्तरैर्निरूपेषा नामान्तरैर्निरूपेषा
नाम्ना नान्येन केनचित्
नाम्ना नान्येन केनचित् नाम्ना नान्येन केनचित्
नामान्तरैर्निरूप्यैषा नामान्तरैर्निरूप्यैषा नाम्ना नान्येन केनचित्
नामान्तरैर्निरूप्यैषा नाम्ना नान्येन केनचित् नामान्तरैर्निरूपेषा नाम्ना नान्येन केनचित्.
ॐ इति प्राधानिकं रहस्यं सम्पूर्णम्.
इति प्राधानिकं रहस्यं सम्पूर्णम्.
Okay, this is the crux of the Pradhanika Rahasyam, what we are going to see now. Puposha palayamasa talakshmya sahakesa. Puposha means nourishing. Palayamasa means taking care, protecting. Palayamasa, palaya. Puposha palayamasa. So both nourishment as well as protection is given by Talakshmya saha Keshava. Keshava with Mahalakshmi protect this, what emerged from that Andam, that Mula Prakriti, they both protected it. Sanchahara Jagat Sarvam Saha Gauriya Maheshwara. So we saw that Mula Prakriti is emerging into the entire world, Anda Characharam. The entire Prapancham is nourished and protected by Mahalakshmi and Keshava. Along with Mahalakshmi, Keshava protects the entire Prapancham that emerged from the Mula Prakriti. Sanchahara Jagat Sarvam Saha Gauriya Maheshwara. Gauri and Maheshwara did the dissolution of that. Samharam has been done by protection and nourishment is given by, we know who produced it, Brahma and Saraswati. Protection and nourishment is given by Keshava and Mahavishnu, Lakshmi, and Samharam is done by Gauri and Maheshwara. Now they are concluding this Pradhanika. Why it is called Pradhanika Rahasya? We know that how from one emerged everything else, how the Mula Prakriti emerged. All the thing that came out, when it goes back, it will become Chandika Mahalakshmi. Everything emerged from her only. So that is what Mahalakshmi Maharaja, she is the supreme sovereign. She is the supreme sovereign because she was the only one alone when she saw the void around her. She was the only one there So she's the supreme sovereign. She's the one who activated the entire process. Right? Sarva Sattva, she's the essence of everything. She is present in everything. Everything emerged from her. She is the essence of every being. All that we see are her essence. Nirakara cha sakara saiva nana vidana brata. Nirakara, she is both formless. Sakara, she is with forms. And she is also given so many names. She is also having Britha means she is bearing a lot of names. Nana Bidana. Nana Bidana namas for her. She has both the form as well as formless. We call everything by a name because we need a name to relate to. No? So she is bearing all the names, so many various names. She is both formless and with a form, and she is the essence of the entire prapancham. She is the supreme sovereign. Understand that. She is the pradhanam. Namantare nirupyaisha namna nanyena kenachit. She can be described by different names. Actually, there is no name for her. Actually speaking, you can define her, call her in different names. You don't need to call her by name also. She is both. Understand that. She is both. She has a name. Mahalakshmi is the name we give her. Chandika Mahalakshmi, whatever Mahalakshmi we say. We all gave her the names because we have to understand the relate. She is nameless. And she has got so many names. That is what we have to understand. We have to understand that she can be like, you can say different forms. Saraswati, Lakshmi, Mahakali, Mahasaraswati, everything you call her by different names. You can attribute her different names to her. But you don't need to give her any name also because she is the origin. So, from the pulsation, it started in the Brahman, from which the Shakti form emerged. To the evolution, today we see in front of us the entire Prapancham. This is the beginning. This is how the things began according to Shaktam. We talk about theory of evolution, that is Parinamavada, how the pulsation which gave rise to that energy form, which is called Adi Shakti, which is called here as Chandika Mahalakshmi, transformed itself, changed itself to different forms. And do you think, first was formless one, what emerged was a formless one, and it took a lot of forms. Do you think that it all happened only long back? No. It has happened in the past, it is happening now, it is going to happen in the future also. It is a continuous process. So, actually, when you see everything, can you give a name which will reveal her true form? Means no. In entirety. All the names now, we saw Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, and Saraswati. Saraswati had hundreds of names, and Gauri had hundreds of names, Lakshmi had hundreds of names. All the things we saw it now. But she contains, everything is from one. Like light going through the prism. When it goes through the prism, it gives variegated light. Okay? So, how it changed? How it changed from one formless one, taking so many forms and so many names. Still, we are not able to define her true nature. We we cannot give a name to her true nature. What emerged initially? The pulsation that gave rise to a form, which is a formless one. We are not able to. That is what is called infinite self. Because it keeps happening and continuing, the evolving. The evolution is going to continue. We will also become like at some point of a time when I was doing Tripura Rahasyam, like that time we said like Parshurama is 7 feet tall. Now we are all becoming a dwarf. We are all becoming dwarf-like. Height is Rama. When what Ramayana describes as Rama, how tall he is. Whether evolution is happening in the reverse order, we don't know. From whatever it is. It keeps changing according to the time. At some point of a time, when it becomes incorrigible, any more change happens, it is going to get back to what it was, the origin. Then the dissolution happens, pralayam happens, and the beginning also comes like that. So we have to understand what is the secret is. The one which emerged with the pulsation, which had no form, assumed many forms. Still, we cannot give a name to the original form, the formless one. That is the secret, which is actually like, her true nature is the infinite self, because Prapancham is also infinite. This is Pradhanika Rahasyam. We end it here. Once we will recite. You want to recite the entire one, or we'll recite the entire one. So I don't need to do it one more time again. Okay. Atha pradhanikam rahasyam om asya sri saptashati rahasyatrayasya narayana rushihi anishtub chandaha Sri Mahakali Mahalakshmi Mahasarasvatyo Devataha Yatokta Phalavapyarte Jape Viniyogaha Rajo Vaja Bhagavanavatarame Chandikayastvayoditaha Yetesham Prakritim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi Aradhyam Tanyanmaya Devya Swarupam Yena Chadvija Vidina Bruhi Sakalam Yatavat Pranatasya Me Rushiruvaja Idam Rahasyam Paramam Anakeyam Prachakshate Bhakto Sidina Me Kinjit Tattva Vachyam Naradibha Sarvasvadya Mahalakshmi Striguna Parameshwari Lakshya Lakshya Swarupasa Vyapya Kritsnam Vyavasthita Matulungam Gadam Ketam Panapatram Cha Bibrati Nagam Lingam Cha Yonim Cha Bibrati Nrupamurdhani Tapta Kanchana Varnabha Tapta Kanchana Bhushana Shunyam Tadakilam Svena Purayamasa Tejasa Shunyam Tadakilam Lokam Vilokya Parameshwari Babara Paramam Rupam Tamasa Kevalena Hi Sabinanjana Sangasha Damshrankita Varanana Vishala Lochana Nari Bhabuvatanu Madhyama Khadgapatra Shirhakhetairankrita Chaturbuja Kabandaharam Shirasa Bhibrana Hisirasrajam Saprovacha Mahalakshmim Tamasim Pramadottama Nama Karma Cha Me Matar Dehi Tubhyam Namo Namaha Tam Provacha Mahalakshmi Tamasim Pramadottamam Dadami Tava Namani Yani Karmani Tani Te Mahamaya Mahakali Mahamari Kshudatrusha Nidra Trishna Chaikavira Kala Ratri Duratyaya Imani Tava Namani Pratipadhyani Karmabhihi येभिः कर्मणि ते ज्ञात्वा स्योदीते सोऽश्नुते सुखम् तामित्युक्त्वा महालक्ष्मी स्वरूपमपरं नृप सत्वाक्येनातिशुद्धेन गुणेनेन्दुप्रभं ददौ अक्षमालाङ्कुशधरा वीणा पुस्तकधारिणी सा बभूव वरा नारी नामान्यस्यै च सा ददौ महाविद्या महावाणी भारती वाक्सरस्वती आर्या भ्रामी कामधेनुर्वेदगर्भा च धीश्वरी अतो वाच महालक्ष्मीर्महाकालीं सरस्वतीं युवां जनयतां देव्यौ मिथुने स्वानुरूपतः इत्युक्त्वा ते महालक्ष्मीः ससर्ज मिथुनं स्वयं हिरण्यगर्भौ रुचिरौ स्त्रीपुंसौ कमलासनौ ब्रह्मन् विदेविरिञ्चेदि दादरित्याहतं नरम् श्रीः पद्मे कमले लक्ष्मीत्याह माता च तां श्रियम् महाकाली भारती च मिथुने सृजतः सह एतयोरपि रूपाणि नामानि च वदामि ते नीलकण्ठं रक्तबाहुं श्वेताङ्गं चन्द्रशेखरम् जनयामास पुरुषं महाकाली सितां श्रियम् सरुद्रः शङ्करस्तानुः कपर्दी च त्रिलोचनः स्त्रयी विद्या कामधेनुः शास्त्री भाषाक्षरास्वरा सरस्वती स्त्रियं गौरीं कृष्णं च पुरुषं नृप जनयामास नामानि तयोरपि वदामि ते विष्णु कृष्णो वृषिकेशो वासुदेवो जनार्दनः उमा गौरी सती चण्डी सुन्दरी सुभगा शिवा एवं युवतयः सद्यः पुरुषत्वं प्रपेर्दिरे चक्षुष्मन्तो न पश्यन्ति नेतरे ते द्वितो जना ब्रह्मणे प्रददौ पत्नीं महालक्ष्मीर्नृपत्रयीं रुद्राय गौरीं वरदां वासुदेवाय च श्रियम् स्वरया सह सम्भूय विरिञ्चो अण्डमजीजनद बिभेद भगवान् रुद्रस्तद गौर्या सह वीर्यवान् अण्डमध्ये प्रदानादि कार्यजातमभून् नृप महाभूतात्मकं सर्वं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम् पुपोष पालयामास तल्लक्ष्या सह केशवः सञ्जहार जगत्सर्वं सह गौर्या महेश्वरः महालक्ष्मीर्महाराज सर्वसत्त्वमयीश्वरी निराकारा च साकारा सैव नानाविधानभृत् नामान्तरैर्निरूप्यैषा नाम्ना नान्येन केनचित् ॐ इति प्रादानिकं रहस्यं सम्पूर्णम्।